And welcome back. Oh, yeah, we're good. We're good. I was worried that I had the wrong audio settings. I think we're okay. Oops. I wish I could fade that down softer a little bit better. I'm just doing it with the mouse on my other monitor, so it's a little bit awkward. But we're back in Terrafirmacraft, letting the world load in here. I was just doing a little work on this charcoal pit as we start out this day. We are in, and let me pop this guy real quick. Popped him. You know, I really don't need these boots at all. Although the protection value is actually not bad. But I've got plenty of other resources. I'm just going to get rid of them. Anyway, I just popped down some willow trees and been doing some Douglas firs as well. And I should probably replant some, but let's grab this one real quick. Unfortunately, none of our oaks have grown yet, so we can't add to our lumber mill. But that's fine. We've got plenty here. So I'm just going to pop a bunch of these back down. These kind of grow willy-nilly in this area. It's kind of my Douglas fir tree farm. And we'll keep using it like so, as such for now. But we've got 3 stacks willow, looks to be about 4 stacks Douglas fir. Start with the Douglas fir. Douglas fir, the Terrafirmacraft tree of wonder, basically. Okay, so there's 4 of those, and then 3 willows. So we'll do 1, 2, and 3. And make sure these are full. This is crucial. And you can just hover over them and make sure. Yeah, so those are good. And oops, sorry, the game lagged. The game is lagging for me quite a bit. Maybe I think as I get a little bit more complex with my building, I may need to reduce graphic settings just slightly. Or restart my computer. I think that's another issue, is we're getting a little bit of memory clog. But I changed the graphics to fast, so let's see if that helps. I don't like this look as much, but you know, we can live with it while we're streaming. And I may do some more optimization offline to try to make sure we can keep having good quality. You know, that's the one good thing about the other series that I've done when I did recorded videos. I was able to maintain better FPS in that mod pack. I think the Terrafirmapunk mod pack is pretty beefy, and it's the type of thing that you really need a really top of the line machine to run perfectly. So you either have to, I mean, if you're not streaming it, it's not so bad. But if you don't have like an absolutely top-notch computer, which I have a pretty good computer, but you know, probably could be better. You're gonna experience lag. It's just because there's so much going on, especially with particles and winter effects and things. Okay, so we got 2 more stacks of that. So let's get those. And I'd say we need 6 more stacks basically. So let's just get those. We need to do this charcoal pit in order to continue manufacturing iron, in order to justify our ongoing technology expansion. Oh, you know what? Let's start using this stone axe. It's good. I found this in either found it or got it as loot from the dungeon, which we may go back to today. My hit points are about healed from the last time I was there. I went once off camera too. But let's just grab this. We needed, what, 6 stacks? Getting close. Let's see if I can snag a couple saplings on this one. Whenever the leaves are kind of lower, those are the ones I usually like to try to get saplings out of. Alright, and yeah, I think we actually might be good here. but there goes the axe, which is what I wanted. I wanted to use that up, so that's good. Okay, let's pop these down. Doesn't matter if they're right next to each other, because they'll only grow when they're able to grow, and then as soon as you harvest the neighboring one, the next one might grow. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and fill these in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. And that's actually perfect, and now I have 2 stacks of 12 additionals. 4, 5, 1, 2. Just kind of making sure they're all 16 here. Okay, I think we got them all. Yep, okay. So now that we're sure about that, go ahead and start covering this mound with our extra dirt. Okay, and that's 15 dirt. And we need about, well, maybe another 12 or so. This pit is a little deeper than the last one I dug. It's, I want to say 3 stacks deep, 5 by 5 by 3. So that's what, 75 stacks of logs. It should generate roughly 60% of that number in total stacks of charcoal. Actually, you know what? Probably the best thing to do would be to make this a pyramidal shape, because then when it collapses, it's just what they put on the wiki. I'm not sure if there's actually any structural advantage to doing it that way, but let's go ahead and just do it the proper way. Because, there's a certain, like, exponential thing. Like, if you do 1 stack of wood in a charcoal pit, you're going to get out, like, 12 or 11 or 10 charcoal, right? But if you do, like, 5 stacks or something, or call it 10 stacks, 3 by 3 with a 1 on top, you get, like, a better percentage of charcoal, I'm pretty sure, because, well, I don't know why, you just do. It's probably something to do with, I'm guessing the equation has something to do with take the number of stacks minus a constant and then multiply it by a certain factor. It's probably some mathematical function like that, and so the constant has a disproportionately high impact on lower stacks. And again, a bit of speculation there. Okay, so that's boom, and okay. And we need 4 more now, and then we'll be good to go. So in other words, if it's like -5 times 0.6, let's say. If you have 1 stack of 16 logs, you do -5, that's 11, times 0.6 is, 6.6, so call it, 6.6 charcoal. But if you have 10 stacks, then you get 10 times 16 is 160, minus 5 is 155, times 0.6, and you end up with basically just under 60%. And that would be a higher percentage than the first example I gave. So I don't know if that's exactly how it works, but that is my gut instinct. Okay, I'm gonna wait on that. So these are all full. Okay. On the other hand, the counter argument would be, oh yeah, these are just popping in right in front of me. It's great. The counter argument would be that if you make the stack too big and you make a single mistake, then you've lost a lot more work. So as a matter of prudence, it's probably good to do smaller stacks so that you don't have as many errors that cost as much long-term hours of time investment. And although that makes sense from a pragmatic standpoint, it doesn't quite make as much sense from a logic standpoint. Although logic kind of assumes you know, that you're not making a lot of mistakes. Tonight's episode will be somewhat condensed because I have work in the morning and I'm kind of tired and it's Thursday. But I did want to get at least one episode in. And I'm going to light this charcoal pit before I go to bed tonight. But I do think I will try to get to my bed. That's fine. Okay. I should maybe consider planting some of these. I also made this thing out of dolomite mud bricks that were sitting on my lake. I think it looks kind of cool. Like, it has potential to be a nice little house or something. I didn't want it to be anything particularly special, though. It's got this, not the prettiest mud texture, although that's better than the gabbro mud texture. Alright, let's try to snag a sapling here. No go, okay. Okay, and then we've got actually two stacks here. So let's go up here and we'll place this last stack in right there. Okay, so 16s. Okay, very good. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then I can't remember if I'm supposed to. Let's not do that one. That one is risky to keep this one. So I'm going to get rid of that one. And there's our torch that we're going to light it with. And there's the dirt. Okay, if we've done this right, we'll know right away. Cross our fingers. I checked each layer along the way. Okay, I love it when this happens. When you get the particles and you've got it all covered up, you know you've done it right. So I'll put the excess dirt back there. I really hate it when I fuck this up and I have to like dig it up and salvage as much firewood as possible. You usually end up, if you're careful and fast, able to get about half of it back out. But that sucks. That's a lot of wood. Alright, here's our unfinished blacksmith shop. We are again waiting until the spring for that. And it is late winter, so spring is just around the corner. Unfortunately, it does take a while for spring to really heat this northern climb up a lot. Alright, so do a spin of those, and we'll take a quick snooze. And we'll... Oh. Why are these all... Huh, that's weird. The last time I loaded this up, these were facing me. Huh. The bread is getting about 5% decay. Let's chop that off. Otherwise, it's holding up pretty well. Get like 6 sandwiches here. Maybe 7. And let's put that away, and that away, and that. This goes in there. Can't, there's no room for it. I don't need these, so we'll get... Ooh, so this collected water. Yeah, I guess, and then I would evaporate things in there, so... And I don't remember what we can evaporate, but... can I, like... Let me just try something random, like a bone. Can I just... No. I mean, I think salt water, if I were to pour salt water in there, I get salt out. And then something about sulfuric acid. But anyway, what was I... Oh, the coal. This I can convert to charcoal, by the way. Okay, and then let's... I'm just going to grab this so I have a backpack. Do another spin. Okay, and let's do the milking the cow routine. Yeah, and we've got all these baby sheep, and I haven't been attending to my animals hardly at all. I mean, if I were really diligent, I would shear my sheep every time I come out here. The thing is, with all these babies, you really don't need them all. They're almost a distraction. Okay, so there's a bunch of shorn sheep. Got 7 wool out of that. And, you know, I've just been kind of throwing it over here for now, and then I spindle it up later. That's the process of making cloth in this. Should probably go harvest some of those pigs once they get a little bit older. As you can see here, I already harvested a bunch of ice for the winter, so I've got plenty of ice in my cellar now. But let's take a peek on this. We slept overnight, so it might be... it's not going to tell me how far along it is, but it probably won't be that much longer. So while we're waiting on that, let's move some more logs over to the prospective lumber mill. Let's get these ones. What are these? Oh, those are just Douglas fir. I guess it's kind of handy to have some of those over here, so I'll just top that off. Let's get these spruce going. And let's get birch. Birch and spruce. Spruce, birch. Let's do one more. Let's do maple. Okay. And I guess we can do chestnut, and this will be the last one. Oh, hickory and chestnut there. That's white elm. Okay, well, whatever. I think we have... Yeah, I think we've got our hickory and chestnut growing in certain places. So we'll have to forego the saplings, but otherwise it's fine. And that's still smoldering, so that's good. We'll keep that going. Alright. And again, no oak trees have grown yet. I'm not sure if it's... Oh, it just says 1 day remaining. Okay, they'll all grow tomorrow. Which means we can continue working on our building here. I'll probably replant all of the oak trees when that occurs. But in the meantime, I've just been kind of stacking logs haphazardly on the ground over here. And so let's do that with spruce. And chestnut. And... Okay, the spruce, we'll make these into our things. Oh shoot, that's not what I meant to do. Oh, actually, that works. Okay, so now I need 2 more spruce. Okay. So spruce... In Terrafirmacraft, spruce is very different than vanilla Minecraft. Pine looks... Well, actually, it's similar, but not quite the same. Yeah, here we go. It's kind of like that Douglas fir texture, almost. Or the pine texture. I'm not really sure, but the planks are different. It's much redder, as you can see. And it's actually a pretty good type of wood to use if you want to make something that looks kind of more red in tone. Kapok is pink, willow's green, Douglas fir is kind of brownish, another hue of brown. This has got a bunch of yellow in it. This is kind of white, the pine. And spruce is there. I guess we'll do hickory. Even though we don't have enough to do hickory. So I'll pop that there. We'll finish that one later. Pine we've done. Spruce. Hevea, yes, I've done. Oh, okay, and chestnut. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what I need. And so for chestnut, we'll go ahead and make half of those into those, and then we'll go ahead and make a chest. This is kind of just the pattern we do, and then 2 planks. And then for the chest, or for the remaining logs, we'll go ahead and put this up. So that's hickory, and this is chestnut. I love that interior color as well. Chestnut, we do have enough for these planks, so we'll go ahead and put those on. And then the chest. Alright, now on to maple. And we're actually going to need to put alright, we'll get that first. And then that, and then I'm actually going to borrow one of these planks briefly. And we're going to use that to stabilize our log. And then I'll take it back out. We'll put it where it belongs, up here. Okay. And then we'll put the saplings. I'm actually going to plant 2 of those. And I'm going to plant these birch as well. Do I not have birch logs? I guess not. Okay, so that's all pretty much that I brought over. I need to put the rest of these logs down. And this is what? Maple. They're not even lined up with their proper thing right now. We'll sort all this later. I might do it off camera. But I'm just trying to get these out of my inventory. And over here in the sawmill area. Okay, and we do have birch. Okay. Okay, so we'll borrow one of those again. And then I'll take it back. And we'll put the chest in. And then the birch will actually go right along here. Oops. Okay. So that's out of the way. And okay, good refreshing water. Should I try and do this Hevea tray? These things are just a different feeling kind of tree. Did get a couple of saplings that time though, so that's good. Okay, and we'll try to jam these into our Hevea log pile. That's fine. Losing light. There was a way I did this the other day. Oh. It only accepts it from the top. That's so weird. Alright, well. And then I guess for now I'll put this down here. Yeah, it's just kind of bugged out, but that's okay. Okay, so that's a little work on our thing there. Now let's go over back here. Let me just go ahead and sleep the night. I'll sleep out under the stars tonight. Okay. Now I'm gonna go check on my charcoal pile here. We'll know it's done when you start seeing the ground collapse, and it's done because you can tell there's inconsistent coverage now. And there it is. And that is always a thing of beauty when you break into one of these things. It's like a beehive. And just think this is stacked 3 high all the way down. So that's a shit ton of charcoal. That'll last us well into the Steel Age, I have the feeling. But it's always good to be doing charcoal stacks because then you're always working towards something. So let's put this dirt back in this mound over here. and 3. Kind of like that. Okay. And we did get this obnoxious walnut tree to grow. So I'll just pop this down real quick, and I'll just start making a pile of walnut right next to the charcoal pit for the next one. I'm not going to dig up the charcoal today, though. I know you'll be very disappointed to hear that. Okay. Let's put that there, and then... Let's see, we got another zombie slayer reward, so let's take a look at that. Jute and some torches, not very good. Oh, and that one grew already. Okay, well, I'll just get rid of it. Means this one's going to grow any second, I bet. Yeah, they're starting to grow like crazy. Not quite a full stack there. Okay, so good progress. Let's just randomly choose a quest to do. That's the Minotaurs. I'm working on killing them. 19, so I'm a little over half. Need to kill 35. What's this? Wooden bucket, blood. How do you, Alright, well, I think what I have to do to get the blood is... I mean, it's almost a reference to Tinker's Construct, isn't it? Let me see if there's... Okay. That's a nice game. That's kind of annoying. And I hate to keep stacking this out here, but it's just... I don't got anywhere else to put it. Alright. Borrow one of those. Keep that full. Okay. I'll let those other ones be for now. Now, what I was going to say is... wooden bucket, blood. I need blood. How do I get blood? Okay, I use the squeezer. And I use the organ parts from necromancy. So how do I do a squeezer? Let's take a look. Always fun discovering new mods, right? Squeezer, it's forestry. Wow. Bronze, 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 internal mechanism, copper, 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 copper. Yeah, this is going to be really hard, so I'm going to skip that for now. I'm going to do some of that stuff off camera because it's just a lot of work. Alright. Potion of healing, potion of regeneration. How do I do those in terra firma? So, potion of regeneration, rye whiskey. I put rye into a witch water barrel. So actually I can do that right now because I have rye. Now what about healing? These are really interesting. Honey. I need honey going into that. So how do I get honey? From a bottler. Or squeezer. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do that one either because I don't have a squeezer. Okay. And the fish I can just turn into a Minecraft fish. That's not a big deal. So I'm going to say that other than these two somewhat technical ones, I've more or less completed this line. What is this? I've got the cheese. It wants red apple. I don't have red apple. So I can't complete that one either. Okay. What is this? Into the depths? Carmenite broodling. I guess that's maybe a type of monster in caves. I don't know. We haven't gotten there yet. But these look like adventure rewards for killing progressively harder monsters. Fine. What about... I really want to do this automation one. What about this one? How far are we on this? The golden machine. It wants a golden cogwheel. Okay, we can probably do that. Double sheet, or double ingot gets its 2. So we need 2 double ingots. We need 4 gold ingots to complete that task. Let's do it. Do we have enough charcoal? I do have this coal here. Actually, I kind of want to do a bloom as well. Yeah, I think I actually need to... so I can convert all that to Terrafirmacraft coal, but it's not going to work. It'll work in the forge. It won't work in the bloomery. So I will go ahead and use it for the forge here, but I can't use it for the bloomery. So I'm going to have to go dig up that charcoal I just made for the bloomery, so I'm going to put this back. But in the meantime, let's see how much gold we have. I think we have enough. Barely. We have 4. And I don't think I've transferred all of my ingots over to the blacksmith yet. I think most of them are in somewhere. Oh, here they are. Okay. So it's 105, 140, 165 units. So that, I mean, might as well just use the ones I have down here. And just heat them up. I should go gold mining at some point. But gold has a relatively low melting temperature, if I'm not mistaken. In real life and in this. So we'll go ahead and get that started. We're getting a lot of lag there. Put this jute away. I must have put it somewhere. Alright. So just going to grab all the saplings, and then I'll grab this aspen. Oh man, there's a lot of that. Oh, not too bad. Okay. And we'll grab the sycamore. Do I have sycamore saplings? Boy, I may not. Maybe I have some growing outside. Either way, I don't have them on me, so that concerns me. I hope I didn't expend all my sycamore. Okay, these are workable already. So let's pay attention. That's all good. Ready to go. Just pop one little thing there. Okay, and we can weld them. Okay, and then let's just do this. So it's red, green, red. So red, green, red. Okay, I see. So it'd be red, green, red. Oh, I see. Okay, so it's just do this back and forth, basically. Okay, easy. And then these are going to have melted, yep. And so we'll just pop these out when they solidify. Liquid white. Yellow, liquid. Yellow 2-star. Yellow 1-star. And orange. And they're solid, okay. And we'll pop these into shape. Just do this until it lines up, and there it is. Don't even have to think about it, really. And I'll just let that burn down. Let's cool these guys off. Okay. They were already cool. And we get 1 gold ingot, and I guess I'll take a gold fragment as well. I don't really know what these fragments do, but we will stick this in our chest upstairs. In the meantime, let's put this gold ingot down here. Oh, it's a Minecraft gold ingot. Can I... Damn it. I guess I can't stack that because it's Minecraft, so I'm going to have to put it in this chest here. And these as well. I'm going to take those out. Alright, I'm just going to put some of this stuff in here. Like these steam saws. I don't know what they do. They seem like they suck. I'm putting them all in here. Okay, that should be fine. Okay, so I'm transferring some of the rest of these wood products over to my new area where I keep my wood products. Let's see, 1, 5, 1, 2, 3. I've got room for 3. So I guess we're taking the ash. Okay, I love the ash wood in this game, by the way. I think it has one of the more beautiful trunks. It's like this subtly purple, almost, you know, brownish purpley, warm wood tone. Okay, and then sandwich. As I await to go over there, let's just check this out. So I need to do a gold rivet. How do I do a gold rivet? Rivet. This thing. Double ingot into 4 rivets. Okay, so I don't have any more double ingots, so I can't do that yet. I need to kill red caps. Now I can get, every time I kill 10 red caps, I get a reward. So that's cool. So I really like getting through the tech tree and unlocking those monster quest rewards because I kill a lot of monsters. I might as well get some good loot bags for it. And this is kind of this mod pack's way of ensuring that you actually get a, you know, decent reward for what you're doing. I'll have to drop off the ingot casks before I forget. Let me just sleep real quick. For some reason it's not letting me sleep there. Okay, there we go. I think it's the snow that doesn't allow me to sleep, so we've got a clear area there and we got a good night's sleep. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go put the rest of these log and wood things away. Oh, the oak trees have grown too, that's great. Okay, so let's start with the, I guess we'll do the ash first. Okay. Okay, there we go. So there's ash. It says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And actually this one we're going to have to move, aren't we? That's okay, we can move it because that's going to be a brace. You know, kind of a thing. Okay, we'll put that there. And then the willow, I think we already have a stack of this going, so... Once we have a roof on this thing, it won't be a huge problem to stack these things. Okay, more ash. Temporarily putting this here. Okay, and then let's put some saplings away. So we've got white elm, which we haven't done yet. Hevea we can put away. Aspen, willow we can definitely put away. Ash we can put away. Aspen, I don't think we've done. Okay, so aspen. Let's do that real quick. Okay, and then we'll put these in place. I guess I'll put that there. Okay, and then we'll put these there. Okay, and that's aspen, so I guess I'll just put these here for now. Okay, and then we'll put the rest of those there. And then finally, sycamore and white elm, we may not have that many. Aspen I'm going to put in the chest. And sycamore I think is one of those things I just don't have any saplings. So I guess we'll put what we can in place. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll just put these in place as best I can. Okay. Very bright yellow on the sycamore. Okay, and then the chest, but no saplings. And I really need to landscape this area. Okay, so sycamore. For now, I'll just put it right down here. Sorry about that. I had to send a quick text. And then I guess maybe I'll plant a couple of these. And for some reason I don't have any actual wood from the white elm, do I? No, I don't. Okay, well maybe I'll just put all these down. So I don't have a chest or anything. Okay, so there's all that. Okay, and then there's mud bricks. And okay, so we need to start harvesting these oak trees now to continue building this project. And this is kind of, you know, a non-quest thing that I'm doing at this point. Just got one more quick text. Gotta say goodnight to somebody. Okay, sorry about that. And then we're continue building this out. What I probably should do is continue manufacturing dolomite mud bricks. I wouldn't mind making a little village out of those, or at least a few buildings in the village out of them. Probably don't need any more willow saplings, to be honest. I need to eat a sandwich. Okay. Well, definitely need to eat the sandwich before continuing that. I do like having the sandwich, though. It's much faster than individual food items. And look at that hit point max. We're at 2,000 now. That's great. Alright, let's see if we can get some more oak saplings. I tried out a couple more Terrafirmacraft packs recently. There was one called Terrafirmacraft Reloaded. I've seen some Let's Plays of that, and it looks decent. It has Terrathelmcraft, which I'm really interested in getting into, because that's my favorite mod from vanilla Minecraft. So, looking forward to maybe exploring that in a future series, potentially. Although there's this other great mod pack called TF in Motion that I'm really interested in. It has a great quest line. I've seen people do that one as well. Okay, so there's 4 oak saplings, and it looks like we got some more over here. Here we go. Unfortunately, the rate of return on oak is not so good. It is pretty much, it's pretty slow actually, because you only get a few, and you still have to spend just as much time chopping the wood down, so you don't get as much bang for your buck as you do on like a Douglas fir. But a little variety is always good, right? Plus oak is like your classic hardwood material, so you need it. I'll go ahead and get rid of those sticks. I've been just completely overrun with excess sticks during this project. Okay, let's get these. And we're about done with this scythe, to be honest. The axe, on the other hand, is holding up extraordinarily well. Alright, let's get this, and then we'll get the leaves. Oh, we didn't get the leaves because it was too close. That's okay. I'm going to plant 4 of these saplings, and I'll save 1. Okay. And we actually need an oak section, don't we? Ironically. There we go. Oops, I don't know what I'm doing here. I guess this will all be floor at some point. But for oak, okay. So there's oak, and then I can actually continue building if I want. So I was going to do 16, right? So here. So actually I need to make this oak as well. And I need to move this one down to the other end. Okay, so we're just basically moving our chestnut. So we'll go ahead and put this down. And then we'll go ahead and put these down. And we'll get the chest. And we don't have any saplings on that one, okay. And then oak, we need to do a couple logs here. Okay, so that's good. And I think just one more. Damn it. I don't know where this connects. Tell you what though, let's just make a stack of planks. Okay, now we have some planks. I'm just going to build this out a little bit so I can connect it up properly. In theory, this will be the ceiling. Actually, I need to make that ceiling differently. So in theory, this will be the exterior wall. But the ceiling will continue to go up. I think what I might want to do is make this triangular. So my idea would be to do something like this. Okay, and then we need 1, 2, 3, and let's just do 1, 2, 3, and then let's just connect them and do that. And then there's a little bit of a gap there. So I think that's what I like to do, which means that basically there'll be a diagonal plank pattern along here as well. And I think what I'll probably end up doing actually is moving this up one. So it'll go up to here, like right along there. Okay, so and right up to there. Okay. And then over here, this needs to come up to here. And I think we need to make I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet, but I might just for now I think what I'll do, let's get rid of these. And let's just put this along here. And we may move this one up one. Like so. And then we may chisel this down into a roof shape. I'm not sure what I'm going to do here yet, but we'll figure it out. Let's try to make this water. Yes. Ooh. It always scares me when I do that sort of thing. And I need to work on what's under this platform. So what I probably want to do, and actually let's get some light going. I know you guys probably can't see this too well, but with the precious little oak that we have left, I think I'll try to focus on the floor so that it makes sense to organize my saplings a little bit better. But let's put some light on the situation. Let's see, what's something that I'm not going to have a lot of? Actually, makes sense to do it here behind this column. So that'll be another pumpkin there. I guess let me just borrow this one because I'm gonna have to grid the outside anyway. Okay. So what we need to do now, let's just make all these into planks. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and pop these in. guess what I'll probably want to do is find a creative way to conceal that. And then let's get rid of all this dirt here. Oops. There we go. Okay. And let's just carve this out, basically. The snowballs are really annoying. Alright. And then we'll place the snowballs in the river. And my cat just jumped on my lap. Very lovely. Okay, let's get these floors down. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ow. Okay, let's just put this here. It's so weird. Okay, so this is hickory, and that's the one we are lacking. But this, oh, we've got a buddy. We've got a couple buddies over here. Actually, I probably could kill them easily since they're in the river. They're not that tough. I mean, they do hit you kind of hard sometimes, but yeah, you do get brass plates from them, and it's a quest. So I kind of want to get that. The river current does take these items and move them if possible. But I think this one's actually stuck down here. Okay, I think we got that. Did we get the brass plate though? Yeah, we did. Okay, I see it. Okay, so kapok, good. Hickory. Hickory. Oh, we already had hickory. That's chestnut. That's hickory again. Okay, so we just doubled up on hickory is what we did. That would explain why we had a mysteriously small quantity of it. Okay, so I'm gonna pop my cat off my lap here. Kitty, come on. Sorry about that, guys. I'm sure many of you have cats and understand what I'm going through. Alright. So this is hickory. Got everything there correctly. Hickory. Okay. This is hevea. Okay, this is pine. Everything is correct there. So I'm just going to borrow that plank and move it back here. So that I can place my stack right there accurately. Okay. And then this is spruce. And this is spruce. And that's pine again. Okay, so for pine, I need to just shift this around a bit. Okay, full half. Very good. And then for the spruce, get that in place there. And then skip that one, we'll come back, we'll fill it with something we haven't done yet. And maple, that's all willow, Douglas fir, and chestnut. So let's put the ones we have in here. willow. And then we'll have to start this one. And let me borrow this one back. Okay, so these are all full, basically. And then Douglas fir. And that's full now. Willow saplings, Douglas fir sapling. Okay, we're almost done with this part of the project. This was kind of a pain in the ass, but I'm glad it's done. So we do have this extra chestnut. And I guess I'm just going to put it down here for now, because we're not even close to having the oak to fill in this area. So I'll have to fix up this side later, but we're making really good progress here. We've got the rudimentary structure. Okay. Yeah, so I can't really do any of those. Could try the steam-powered one. I just need a vacuum. How do I do a vacuum? Let's check that out. Brass surrounding a fan. A fan is 6 brass and a brass turbine. A brass turbine is double ingot into turbine plus a bronze link, which I make out of a bronze coil, which is made out of bronze ingot. So that's going to be a whole thing. That's going to be a lot of complicated work. I'm going to prepare those ingots ahead of time. What about this? Steam filler. Okay. So this one is cheaper. We have cobblestone of some sort. Plus 3 pipes. We actually could do that right now. So let's do that. And let's make up another set of 2 stacks of mud bricks. It's early spring now officially, which means that despite the snow being here still, our fruit trees should start to leaf out. And we will see melting points at some point, probably not anytime in the extremely near future. It's still negative 9 degrees Celsius, which is basically 0 degrees Fahrenheit, more or less. Okay. And I'm excited for this because then I can finally harvest these things and transplant them out of my blacksmith. Speaking of harvesting those things, actually, I just want to make sure that they have room to grow. I may need to break my bloomery to let that grow, but we'll cross that bridge. I only need one of them to survive. Okay, so I was gonna go ahead and do this. So I need 3 pipes and some cobblestone, basically. Actually, I have quite a bit of extra brass laying around. So we'll grab 3 of these pipes that we've taken from various places. And we'll grab 4 slate cobblestone. And that's it, right? I don't understand why that didn't work. Rhyolite, basalt, dacite. Oh, it has to be rhyolite, basalt, or dacite. Okay. Let's see if we can do that. Slate. Rhyolite, andesite, dacite, basalt. Okay. Here's 2 basalt. I need, I could actually make these into... Okay, I think we can do this. Let's just do this. Break them normal. Okay, that's 6. Oh, what's that? That's dolomite. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna do this one at a time. That's 7, and this will be 8. Okay, let me grab a drink of water. Okay. So go ahead and make that into cobble. Now let's try it with the basalt. There we go. Steam filler. I think we need to get the cylinder. I just kind of randomly choose whatever one looks rarest. Crowbar we could try to make. How do we do that? Three iron and some red dye. We can do hematite powder or red dye. I don't have red dye. I don't think I have any hematite. So we'll probably have to not do that one right now. Let me grab another stack of pumpkins. And a stack of torches. Get those all pumpkinified. Okay, perfect. Put this basalt back. And I guess I'm just going to put this down because it's kind of cool. Yeah, we can just move it around. I don't even know what it does, but looks like you fill it something with steam using it. Okay, so I need to still sort these things, but let's put these away. And our dirt. I'm actually going to make a thing of dirt. Okay, so let's grab that. So in order to make these mud bricks, you just do this. Any configuration will do. Okay, and then I can put these back. I overestimated that. Okay. So I've got plenty of mud bricks to go around for a while. And do we put the jute in here? Where do we put the jute? I have no clue where I've put my jute. Well, I guess for now I'll put it in here. My random plants barrel. Okay. So we can't do the crowbar. So let's try the take the bull by the horns filling pad. I've never used this mod before, or at least if I have, I haven't gotten this in depth with it. Filling pad. I spelled filling wrong, of course. So we get 6 pipes, 1 brass ingot, and the steam filler. Yeah, or I could do a sheet, but that would be a waste. Okay, let me grab a sandwich. And I have exactly the right amount of pipes. And, excuse me, and then I'll take this. And I need 1 brass ingot from down below. And it's already nighttime again. Okay, let's try this. Yes, there we go. Filling pad. This will give me brass. I don't know which one of these reward bags is good or not. Iron bearing. I guess maybe the iron bearing. Okay, we got another heart. Alright, well, I guess let's take a peek at what's next. Advanced engineering. So we need an engineering table. Engineering table. Smooth. Man, I don't have access to these stones very easily. I can get some basalt, but I need more smooth wait, hold on. How many was it? Alright, it was 7 smooth and then a wrought iron double ingot. Okay, I could do... Yeah, I can do that. Okay. And we need to hammer these into being smooth. So let me just borrow this hammer, I guess. That's a magic hammer. Alright. Probably could use to make another hammer. Note to self, I need more basalt. There's like over here somewhere, there's like a basalt statue thing. So maybe I'll just go destroy that and get all the basalt from that. Okay, so 7 of those, and then a wrought iron double ingot. I'm not sure if I have a double ingot right on hand, but I can easily make one. Nope, okay. So let's get that cooking. Okay, and that used up that, so why don't we make a few of those. Okay. Still need to finish this thing too. That's kind of almost annoying that I haven't finished that. Let's just grab a quick... I'm gonna grab a few smooth dolomite and try to finish this up real quick. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that more or less as a little vestibule. And then let's let me just throw this down real quick. Okay. Okay, so that makes a little bit more sense, I think. Well, it's more enclosed anyway. We're still working on whatever is going to be here. Maybe a little porch or something. Okay, how's this coming along? Dark red, okay. Get that heating up, and then let me just poke in here and see what's after this. I'm definitely going to get that. Maybe the brass cogwheel. Now we'll do the exosuit. I think this is... Thumper. What is a thumper? I should just watch a video on advanced engineering. Okay, thumper. That's going to require some resources. But we'll get there. I think once I finish this one, I'm going to call it. I'm getting really tired. And we've made good progress on our lumber mill and our quests. And charcoal as well. I'll dig up the charcoal and have it ready to go by next episode. Okay. This should be about ready. Just a little bit more, I guess. Okay, we'll pop these in. And then we'll pop this into this recipe. And we'll get the reward. And this gives us access to another Minotaur killing quest. So this one we have to kill 100 to get iron or advanced mechanical parts. And that is in conjunction with skeleton creeper. I need to make this chestnut farm too. I need to get working on that. I thought there was a... Oh yeah, here it is. This one, which you only kill 35 and you get one of these. So I'm now getting extra bonus rewards for killing those minotaurs, which is great. Okay, so I'm going to place this down there. Oh wow, that's interesting. It puts my armor here. I think I can like plate my armor or something. Not really sure. Ooh, and a greater reward bag. Can I put this down too? Ooh, that's neat. No interface though. I don't know what to do with any of this, but it's pretty cool. Okay. So let's check this out. Not very good. Okay, well, with that, I think what I'll do is let's place this bearing here. I'm gonna make a few more sandwiches. Okay, now what we'll do, I'll put these in here. Okay, and then what I'll do, let me check out the gun one. Sharpshooter. Okay, so we made all that stuff. We need a flintlock thing. Flintlock. How do you do a flintlock? A double sheet. So that's 4 ingots and then a flint and steel. Yeah, we're gonna have to... We'll do that next time. I'm gonna hang on to that telescope though. Okay. Well, I think what I'll do for the remainder of this episode is work on some lumber stuff. And maybe, just maybe, go over to the dungeon briefly. I'm gonna use these jack-o'-lanterns to keep lighting it up. That's my main intention. By the way, my beehive's finished, and I got like one of them didn't do well, and the other one did, you know, okay. So I'm kind of waiting to see what happens with that, but we'll get to that. Okay, Douglas firs. Could have sworn I had a little area with chestnuts. Oh, there's the blackberry bush. I need to milk my cow again. And it's almost time to slaughter the pigs. They're getting pretty big. A lot of them. And I'm not even feeding them. Okay, so is this chestnut? Yeah. So let's try to get some of these more exotic wood types, or these rarer wood types, over to the lumber mill. Okay. Leave that. This is chestnut as well. And I tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and manually do this one by hand because you get more saplings per capita, and I really could use saplings on this, even though it takes more time. Okay, so we'll go to this one. Well, so far no luck. It's not good. You gotta be kidding me. Not a single sapling. Maybe I would have been better off with the sickle. Crazy. That's just craziness. Well, we got another chance here. Let's hope we get one this time, otherwise we'll have to find where we got them. I really should mark tree types on the map too, because it's conceivable you have to go back and get some more. Oh, wait. I think there's a bunch on the hill. We might be okay. Alright. Well, we're just not getting any lucky sapling drops here. That is the strangest thing. Oh, there's one. Okay, well, we got one. That's at least somewhat encouraging. Again, these things I'm supposed to be able to get 64 of to make a farm, right? Was it chestnut or hickory? Chestnut, right? Yeah. So we need 64 of those saplings just to get that quest at some point. Okay, so but we actually have a shit ton of logs up here, so we'll use the scythe on this because there's so many leaves. And this one really grew. And maybe the code on the chestnut allows more robust growth that I just wasn't aware of. Okay, well that's gonna do it for my scythe. So let's go get another one because I hate to waste potential saplings. With all the pigs are clustered over here. And these poor guys don't have any shelter from the storm. I didn't even realize that. I should fix that. Oh, I guess I'll milk the cow real quick. I feel like it's a meme almost at this point. And we're at 9,000, so we're... Actually, that one's ready to be turned into vinegar. Or to cheese if I want it to. Incidentally, our female cow pregnant on 7th of June, so... Not that far off. Okay. So let's start using up this copper scythe. Just trying to get as many hits on these leaves as possible. Let's just use a couple of these pumpkins to nerd pull up. Okay. Alright, let's see how much wood we get out of this one now. Now this should knock down this whole structure, or at least most of it. My axe definitely took quite a hit there. I almost got it all. Let's get this one real quick. Alright. And then let's get these spruce. Lovely. These grew nice and expansively too, didn't they? Looks to be like the same code for the tree leaf generation as the chestnut was. Alright, let's try this one. Tell you one thing, I'm never gonna go wanting for sticks. Alright, we'll get the last of this here. Looks like I missed a log over there on the left. Alright. So with that, we'll bring all this over to the other area. And there's oak, some oak that I could harvest. Okay, I think what I'll do... Chestnuts are the ones I need to keep working on for the quest, so I'm going to put about 6 or 7 of these, like that, and then I'll do about 3 over here randomly as well. What's that, hickory? Okay. And then I'll put the rest in the chest. Okay, so this is chestnut, hickory, pine, chestnut was over here. Okay, and I guess I'll get rid of that. What I probably should do is... I kind of almost think I regret not doing a mud brick floor here. It's probably inefficient to try to start it now, but... Okay, let's pop those out. Plant this maple somewhere. And I'll plant like 4 of these spruce as well. Alright. Three, 4. Well, I'll do 3, because we'll have 3 full ones. And then we'll start 1 on top. Okay. Then the spruce we're getting a lot of, so let's do that. Where is spruce? There it is. Spruce is very similar in appearance to the ash. Okay. So I guess I'll just do this. And let's just do a partial on top there. Okay, still very disorganized, but we're making progress. Put those in there. Okay. Now, let's put these mud bricks out. So I'll go over to my mud brick building and I'll put them near there. The snow is making me walk really slow and it's kind of annoying. Okay. Okay, and then we'll do another stack. Perfect. Now what I could do is I could, little trick, you can just do this. Now I think the ones on the bottom don't dry if you do this, because they have to be like exposed to sun. But you can do these in 2 rounds. Do the first one, harvest it, do the second one, harvest it another day after that. Doesn't really matter to me because I'm not in any hurry to get all these mud bricks. It's just a nice little thing to, it's probably arguably the best thing you can do with excess dirt in this game. Okay, so that's all that. So now what I'm going to do, we're going to finish off the episode by going over to the dungeon. Okay, we got a nice little seed there. Green bean. Let's kill this skeleton. It's part of a quest. And I don't run into that many skeletons, and I do have a mace on me, so it makes sense to kill him. whole point of the mace in this game is to take out skeletons. So it's much more effective than the sword is. But as you can see, even with those couple guys there, I'm still 12 out of 25. But I can get an iron ingot eventually, so that's good. Okay, but let's just go to the place. My goal will be to get these 32 pumpkins down somewhere. Alright, so that's that. Nice little clay patch here. I'm very excited to get more super rewards from killing mobs. Okay, and here's the dungeon. And we'll have to go down the long stairs. I hate the stairs. They're so... It goes so deep. Alright. So I'll get the little torch out and we'll light this as we go. I didn't use any permanent lighting in this stairwell. There wasn't really room for it, for one thing. Alright, and we're basically down here now. Okay, and we're back down. So, I more or less did... Oh man, there's a ton of lag there. But I basically disabled the spawners in this area. And I went down here and I disabled that spawner. That one's disabled. And that's disabled. This one, it actually spawned on me once, so I put an extra one there. Okay, and that should be disabled. So I can go ahead and take this. Okay. And so I'm just looting, doing a loot raid. I'm going to leave all the spawners in place as much as I can so that I can farm stuff from them eventually, potentially. Okay, well this appears to be one of those sections where the roguelike turns into a regular cave. And I'm kind of curious what's down here. Caves in Terrafirmapunk are terrifying because they have worse monsters in them than usual. Probably can't even see, can you? Well, there's nothing of interest so far. And I'm going to avoid exploring it too far just because I don't want to deal with that right now. But maybe off camera I'll pop my head around down there some more. Okay, so we got these red caps. That's fine. You don't want them to gang up on you. And they do pack a bit of a punch. But let's try to disable this spawner. Okay, wow. There we go. Disabled, and this... I recognize this now. This appears to be... What's this marker? It's just underneath the mountain. So we have a bookshelf and a crafting table and a furnace with coal in it that's appears to be on, but it's really not. And this, a lot of loot here. Statistics, wow. Gooseberry. Well, actually, let's take that. Let's leave the seed. Leave that. These are all basically the same. Copper pickaxe, copper pickaxe. Let's take these. And then let's, you know what, fuck it. Let's just... Oh, fuck, you know what? I forgot I was carrying that. I thought I had my barrel on me. Are there logs? That's not logs. If they had logs somewhere, I'd just use those to make a new barrel, but I don't think I see any. Wow, look at all this. I guess I'll have to be a little stingier. Okay, and then over here, I don't really need those green beans. That's just a glowstone lamp activating there. This is a glowstone room with beautiful pillars of quartz and such. And these appear to be some interesting items, some ammunition, which is great. I'm going to leave that there. And we have a buddy. Actually, I think this mace is more effective on him. Ow, ow, man, he just came out from behind the corner. I don't know how he got such a good trajectory on me. So I'm gonna go this way first. Try to disable these. That one, they're sealed back there anyway. Well, this appears to be the end of this hallway. A little bit scary. Let's try this one. Okay, those guys are trapped. Oh, man. I can hit them. That's cool. I can hit them right through the bars. At least I did the one guy. Well, I can always come back there and attack him more later. That appears to be the end of that corridor. So we have plenty of spawners with, to work with. And there's the room we came from. Beautiful. I think we've cleared that. So there's a little recovery room in here. We put some water in there in case we need it. Oh, I got another leather water sack. That's cool. Didn't realize that. There's a little cave thing. And, oh, what's in here? Oh, that's the same one we just were at. Okay. Right. Okay, so now we're back on track. And that's the one way. So this is where we came from. A lot of pumpkins in here, huh? And I think I already cleared this way. Yeah. Okay, so now we can go one of these two ways. Let's try this way, just check it out. Basic reward, a lead. Stone javelin, let me take those coppers. We definitely want to go that way. That appears to be disabled. Alright, we gotta go over here. And that one is dead end. Okay, and that just leads back here, going that way. Well, not a lot of options at this point. This does intersect with the cave here. What is that? That's just the Minotaur guys? They might spawn down there, but I'm not going to go down there for now. Okay. Yeah, that's going to be another layer, and then there's going to be a more official way to get down there. Okay, so we got spiders. Lovely. And these... Actually, the mace is better against them than I thought it would. Oh, yeah, they can spawn right in the air. Something that whoever has built a vanilla Minecraft spider farm knows. Alright, what's this? Just a light. And I think that's just the edge of a cave. Curious if there's any minerals. Okay, well, I think I have to go back. I think it's this way, and I believe it's... Okay, this is the one where we haven't explored. It's to the left of the main area there. And there's spiders and some other spawners. And unfortunately, I'm out of pumpkins. But I do have regular torches that I can start using. Okay, thank God he's stuck in there. Oh, oops. Man, these guys are creepy. This is a good place to farm silk, if needed. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh god. Oh god. You just don't want that to happen. You don't want to get backed up against the wall like that. These guys have like a ridiculously large range for having only daggers. Okay, well, we just got a little bit owned there. That was very frantic. Nice. Full stack of copper there. Okay, let's disable this one, and that's the last of our torches, actually. That's the end of that corridor, anyway. Oh, rather have the blueberry bush than these sticks. Okay, let's see if we can grab some more of this string along the way. Ooh, another... Yeah, what? The skeleton head, not the sticks, okay. And more spiders along here. Grab that, and what's that? More spiders? Yeah, there's just more to explore and it's too dangerous, so I'm gonna go back. Okay, let's get out of here. We're 90, I feel like we're like 95% done exploring this first floor. But that's basically what this dungeon has to offer, so... Anyway, I'll be just heading back out now and sorting things out back home and probably head back here at some point. Now, I will tell you this floor is great, but it does lead to a second floor down below, which I've blocked off temporarily here. There's also a second entrance to it right here, which is more what I remember from the roguelike dungeon mod that I've done in vanilla before. And this takes us down here, and I'm not sure what to expect, but oh, there's a chest. Ooh, that's a bronze helmet. And a copper halberd, copper axe, copper boots. Yeah, there's gonna be some good loot. The farther down we get, there's the entrance to the third level. Shocked I haven't encountered any excessively tough enemies here. Yeah, this is gonna be like a whole armory full of stuff. Bronze Age implements. Very, very nice. Definitely looking forward to getting my hands on some of those. Can I go through here? What's up here? Is this just a cave? Fascinating. I feel like I could easily be killed here. You can barely see it, I know. But anyway. And then this also has a second place we can check out. Let's just... Oh, God. These guys aren't too bad, but you gotta pop them. And for some reason I had F3 on this whole time, so I apologize for that. Oh, I want that. I really want that. Okay. Creosote bottle. Charm of keeping. Not sure what that is. And this looks to be... Oh, yeah, this is the one that has the spawners back behind these blocks. So in theory, it's going to spawn some stuff, right? Why hasn't... Maybe it didn't... Maybe it doesn't generate the, spawners. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, it does. It does. Oh, we gotta get out. Okay. They just didn't spawn right away. There's a creeper down there, too. You can actually melt these things they have down. These things, armor shard clusters. You can melt them down, I believe, for bronze or brass. I can't remember. But I'll show you. You basically get these little shards and you put them into a cluster, melt them down in a forge or whatever. Into weak steel. Oh, it's weak steel? Wow. Okay. So in the blast furnace, I would melt them down. Or night metal in a fire or forge, presumably. So either night metal or weak steel, which the weak steel is definitely the way to go because, well, I don't know anything about night metal, but weak steel is one of the better metals in the game, and I'll show you in a second here. Okay. So yeah, I mean, weak steel is not really listed, but it's probably just this. It's a regular steel, and it's considered a tier 4 metal, so it's one above iron. And yeah, anyway, it's pretty cool. So oh no, here it is. I weld weak steel into pig iron and I get high carbon black steel. Hammer it into black steel. So it's the way to get black steel. Huh. Well, I'm looking forward to working with that. So okay, well, I'm gonna end it here. Thank you for watching. It's been wonderful. We'll see you next time on Terrafirmapunk.